Hi, I am Seahaw5ksrun. I am the president of the Seahaw5ksrun Club. I have been a part of this club since the moment I created it, which was spring term 2024. What are my favorite memories? I have 5. The first one will be the Fort Lauderdale Run Club that we joined to do our runs for Tuesdays. We changed it. We all agreed upon to change it during the evening to do our runs because during this term, in the beginning, it was too hot and I didn't want anyone to have a heat headache. But regardless of that, because it aligned with our times for our runs in the evening, it was best to do a local city run that I have searched and follow on their Instagram page to join them. And I knew that my members enjoyed joining another community that also does running. The next one is going to be Markham Park. Markham Park, it is a really nice park to do the runs. A great view when running, especially in the evening when you see the sun setting. The next one's going to be the 2025 Uptown Runway. That one was actually our first ever 5K race that members participated and did their race. I just said that again. But I really like that one because aside from myself, I noticed and saw how they push themselves, how they took time to go to commute to a location to do the race, and they were excited on participating, and I loved it. And especially, of course, memories. I love memories, and we took lots of pictures that day and any other events that we have. Now, the fourth one, it will be Vista View Park. That one is a really nice park as well. It has inclines, technically, because it is mountains or hills, should I say, so elevation of running, and that challenges you. And the last one that I really enjoyed, the one that I created to host for our members, and not many people joined, should I say, even though it was supposed to, it was expected to, but the people who did show up, I really appreciated it, and also those who helped set up. That will be the Runmates Giving. The Runmates Giving, I really, really loved. I love decorating, I love making it home feeling, welcoming, and that was our little treat of ice cream, being unhealthy after running so much this term of, I think, 3 months. Yes, but that was my favorites. Now, any ideas and for coming back for spring term 2026? I have so many. I have so many that I will be planning how to schedule it. Now, I will say next term, the time change will be early afternoon instead of evening now. I want to host more events. I want us to all host events. We did 2 events, which was the Glow in the Dark 5K run and also the Runmates Giving. I want us to participate in a lot more 5K races and fundraise, and also the goal is 15 consistent members. This term, it was roughly, including myself and the other officers, 6 members in total, I believe, or 7. 6, oh my gosh, not that. 6 to 8. But that is the ideas that I have so far currently. And there will be many more that will go throughout the plan for this term, which I'm excited about. Lastly, a self-note to myself. So, to remind myself, if I fail or fear of an outcome, don't talk too harsh to myself and not feel ashamed. Remember, you want to unlearn the dreading portion of perfectionism. Continue bringing a community together. Remember, Deline. And yes, that is my portion of my reflection and debrief of fall for Seahaw5ksrun Club.
My name is Charisma, and I am the Vice President of the Seahawks 5Ks Run Club. and I've been with the club since the club began in the spring term. So, has the experience joining the club, is it different from last term, and if so, how so? So the only difference from joining the club last term and this term is the time that we ran, and that is the only difference. So what is my personal favorite memory from either of our runs or events? So I have two personal favorite memories. My first personal favorite memory is when we went and we ran with Fort Lauderdale Run Club the first time, because there were so many runners there, and it was very cool to see other people who share the same passion with you, and I didn't realize that many people were going there just to run. My second personal favorite memory is when we were able to host our very first event, the Glow in the Dark 5K, and even though not many people came, it was very fun to set up and plan, and I'm glad that even just a few people showed up. The next question is, which park do you enjoy mostly for our runs? So the park that I enjoy the most is Markham Park, and that is because it's very large, there's lots of space, and there are very nice trails. So any ideas and hope coming back for the spring term in 2026? So I definitely want to host more events as a team and raise funds for next semester, so we're able to host more events and participate in races. And then lastly, a self note. So I want to make sure that we keep a amount of at least 15 active members next term, and make sure that all members always feel welcome, whether they are just beginning runners or intermediate runners, and check in with members regularly to keep them motivated and involved. That's it.
Hey, my name is Victoria Katugamba, and I am the treasurer of Seahaw5ksrun Club. I have been part of this club since fall semester of 2025, and so far it's been pretty good. One of my personal favorite memories is when we did the 5K in FXE. It was absolutely amazing. You know, seeing like 600 people, I think, that participated in that run was absolutely amazing. You know, seeing family and, you know, my members from the club, you know, it was really nice. And they had raffles too. They were giving away like bottles, like water bottles and like free stuff, you know. So it was really nice, and it was a great experience. And seeing that community, you know, and just people cheering you on, it was really nice to see that. And it was great. You know, I got to take pictures, lots of videos. So lots of content. And yes, and one of my personal favorite parks that to go running, it has to be Vista View Park. Honestly, I like it. It reminds me of the mountains whenever I go to Ecuador. So it just really brings back memories, and seeing the sunset during like that time, like around 5, is honestly beautiful. And some ideas for 2026. Definitely do another glow in the dark. That would be really fun. And a little self note to myself: keep consistency and make more memories, meet new great people, and have lots of fun.